farm, I thought in January, this month, we're at the tail end of the month, and all of you are probably thinking about seeds. So today I just want to talk about sort of inventorying seeds, reviewing seed packets, and how to organize seeds, and some resources to offer you this time of year to get your garden plot and your farming going. Here at the UW farm, we have a lot of different seeds. One of the first things we do is to inventory or count all the seeds that we have before placing any orders. So in front of me, I have quite a few seed packets. This is one company, and then getting an idea of how much there is. And generally, if there's less than 25, we actually pass that seed off to a lending library, a seed swap, or someone we know that's a neighbor or friend. And you're gonna have to look at the packets carefully, because some of them, the dates are really hard to find. On Uprising, it's really easy. It says pack for 2020, and here's Osborne, it says 1019. Notice the germination rate. So 85% of the seed in this packet will actually sprout or germinate. What might be more difficult is a company like High Mowing, because they use a printing machine. So you're looking around for the date, and actually it's in the top corner right here, packed for 2018. That's getting a little old. Then another company, Territorial, theirs is pretty easy also, packed for 2020. In general, once it's 5 years old, or even 3 or 4, it's going to be hard for you to get a really good germination or sprouting rate. Baker Creek heirloom seeds, really nice colorful packages, tiny, tiny print. You have to really search for it on the top, packed for 2020, there it is. So those are dates. Looking through and making sure you have the most recent dates, and a lot of them. You also might come across, some of your seed might come this way in a container. This one, wow, squeezed sides, which is pelletized seed. And these are gonna look a lot bigger because they're covered in clay, but there's actually a lot fewer. Once again, you're gonna look, this has a 90% germination rate in 2018. That's some time ago. So that's on the edge for me. This is pomegranate crunch, and lettuce seeds actually drop in germination rate dramatically in the first few years. So the next thing you're going to want to do after you've looked in each packet, checked your dates, try to make sure they're not more than a couple years old, you're going to want to organize those. And at the UW farm, we primarily use these containers. Sometimes we use transparent, but if we do, we're going to use an envelope. And inside, we organize it by plant family. So this one is entirely beans, all just beans in here. So Fabaceae family. This other one here, we use Ziploc bags, and this is the Chenopodiaceae family. So beets, Swiss chard, spinach, things like that. The brassicas, and you can see it clearly printed here. So kale, cabbage, collards, things like that. So now we've organized it. Another really neat method is just to use a shoebox or anything like that. And instead of plant families, you might organize them by the month of the year that you're gonna plant the seed. So January, all the seeds behind here are ones that I'm going to sow in January. I'm gonna get those seeds started in January, and that might just be onions. Onions are really great to start this month, and then next month in February, maybe more cold tolerant crops like the brassicas. So you could use a little box like this. This is a shoebox, and just organize your seed according to the day, the month that you want to start that seed, whether it's in your greenhouse area or in pots outside. And that's really easy. The next thing after that, you know how much seed you have, you've looked at the dates, you've organized it. Now is the really fun part. You get to look at all the seed catalogs, which is so much fun. So we have some seed catalogs here. and you're looking through and finding out which companies that you'd like to support. We try to stay local within the Pacific Northwest, and then we branch out to maybe East Coast or Oregon. So these are our favorites, but you'll discover more. And then lastly, today I just want to mention my favorite planting guides for planting, which is Tilth's Garden Guide. It's amazing. The next one would be Steve Solomon's book, Growing Vegetables West of the Cascades. And then my very first garden books that I ever got are Elliot Coleman's books. These are old now, but still work for me, which is The New Organic Grower and The 4-Season Harvest. So that's it for today. Good luck in picking out all your seeds and everything, and have fun inventorying and organizing everything.